one of them, the low HP Oracle, but some nice more damage coming in here for Zoun.
A lot of gates coming down here. So this could be Stalker Blink pressure, which we've seen a lot of, by the way. And this is, a great way to approach this because a lot of times you can really bully the Zerg. When you have Blink, even if they have Ling speed, it's hard for the Lings to actually trade effectively.
Oh, and this is a cool move Zoun just made. He took one of the probes from the in-base expansion and he walked it through the worker-only path. Now he's using it to set up a proxy pylon. He doesn't care about taking the 6 o'clock expansion. I think tasteless because I'm not sure he wants to make enough probes to saturate an additional third expansion. With all these extra gateways coming in and the proxy pylon and what should soon be a proxy gateway on solar side of the map, I think Zoun is just going for a kill move.
Yeah, I think he wants to basically take advantage of this power spike in the game and try to crush this base. Now, it's not going to be easy to get up here. It's a narrow area. The question is going to be, does Solar detect or have the instinct to know that there's a pylon and a gateway on the map? Because right now he might think that there's just some Stalkers out here trying to kill creep. But I think when you start to see these stasis wards laid here, you kind of go, okay, now he doesn't know because he's trying to intercept reinforcements. Because you don't see a warp prism here, right? So you might be thinking, okay, this isn't a full-on commitment, which is why he's got those Lings back there. But the Stalkers can just reinforce from that pylon and gateway.
All right, Blink's coming in here for Zoun, catching a lot of Lings with that stasis ward. You see so many Stalkers right now without their show on full HP, able to stay alive. The first Hydralisk now reinforcing Solar, also coming in with a flank right now of additional Lings. We don't have a stasis trap to deal with these Lings just yet, but I feel like the Stalker count is at this critical mass where the low number of Lings we have on the map here for Solar are just not able to get the surface area and the damage they need.
Yeah, he's going to hit here from behind. There's a lot of Stalkers back here. Some of them seem to be on a move command, though. He does recenter that. But that was a lot of Stalker shots that were not pulled off here. More are going to come up here into the mix. Solar doing a pretty good job of kind of trading HP around here without losing his targets. But eventually, these Stalker shots are going to start to stack up. There's Hydras that are finally in the mix, and the angling is pretty good. He's not quite got enough to where he can Blink on top of this, but the Stalker count's getting absurd. I mean, there's more Stalkers than Queens and Hydras right now.
I think Zoun needs to get to work on the rocks right now at this junction in front of the third base, because the main issue for him pushing in, unless he decides to Blink on top, is the fact that he simply cannot get a good enough concave. Every single Hydralisk is firing perfectly. The shots of the Stalkers are evenly dispersed amongst them because of that arc. Okay, Zoun instead, he's going to pivot now to this location. It's much more wide open here. Still got to be very careful with these Blinks. Dodging the particle shots from those Hydras.
Oh, dude, this is looking so bad for the Zerg. Solar is really thinning out, especially with these Stalkers over here onto the side. The Hydras end up kind of pulling back over here to the side. It is such a tug of war here.
I feel like there might be enough Stalkers to go through this, but these Hydras have so much DPS. Okay, Zoun is going to Blink on top, and in fact, that might be enough to force Solar out of this game.
That's GG.
Wow.
I thought he could have blinked in a little bit sooner like that with some of those fights. I was like, I think that's enough. But
well, I'm glad that he didn't, because we've seen so many players effectively throw the game away with an overly ambitious Blink. But I love that decision from Zoun. When you think of a Blink aggressively like that too.